podcast show for business owners and managers who are passionate about developing people and growing a successful business. And now here's your host, Alistair Booth from the HR Booth.
Welcome to this Lightning podcast. In this episode, I'm going to be discussing the benefits of employee assistance programs. So an employee assistance program, or sometimes referred to as an EAP, is a confidential kind of helpline that is open for your employees. Very helpful if people have got potentially issues outside of work. So it covers things like financial advice, bereavement, relationship problems, any kind of difficulties that people could be going through in their personal life, which could potentially impact on you as the employer in the kind of business setting. So the way it kind of works is you'll pay a monthly fee based on the number of employees that are based in your business. You shouldn't look at this as a cost, but you should really look at that as an investment, because what it can enable you to do is potentially keep someone at work who might, under normal circumstances, have to kind of take some time out of the business. So, getting that kind of support in place very early, that intervention can definitely kind of help, and just enables you to kind of offer a really good service for your employees to make sure that them and their families are looked after. So it covers a multitude of things that I've kind of mentioned. The important thing to remember is it's confidential. So, the employees, will phone a confidential helpline number. They'll be able to speak to a trained counsellor, and in kind of more complex kind of settings can then have 5 or 6 face-to-face counselling sessions as well. You as the employer don't get any information regarding what's being discussed, so that gives your employees kind of peace of mind around that. If you're a larger organisation, what you might get is some data around the usage of the scheme, but you certainly won't get details of who's kind of used it and what they've kind of used it for. So, so it's a really good programme to kind of offer. We have an employee assistance program with the HR Booth. That's done through a company called BHSF Rise. There's plenty of other kind of providers out there in the marketplace as well, but this particular organisation, their employee assistance program is very good, because I know that a number of the team have used it. We have also introduced that into a number of our clients, and feedback from the clients has been extremely positive as well. One good thing I like about this program that we have is that they also have a GP helpline, which is really important, where if you've maybe got like a sick child or feeling well yourself and can't access the NHS or GP, kind of surgeries, for example, you can kind of speak to a trained doctor on a particular day, either on the day if it's more serious, or an appointment perhaps the day after. And that means that you can get that kind of specialist GP advice very, very quickly. So they offer a telephone service and also a video service. I had to use that personally actually over the Christmas period. My son had what we thought and kind of knew was chicken pox. We're actually due to fly on holiday, and obviously couldn't get access to a GP during Christmas and New Year. So what we did is we were able to kind of use the employee assistance program with the GP helpline, had a consultation with a GP, and got a medical certificate to confirm that he did in fact have chicken pox. And I know other people in the business and through our clients have had to use it for something very similar. So if you're thinking about looking after your people for 2026 and making sure that they're kind of supported in all aspects of their employment, but also in their personal life, then you definitely need to consider an employee assistance program. We'd be happy to help you discuss options around that. But yeah, if you're looking to make sure your people are supported, then definitely look at an employee assistance program. Happy to share more details on that in due course. But thanks for tuning in.